Jesus has called us to discipleship. He's called us to follow him. And in Luke chapter 14, he says that a follower of his must view all relationships in relation to their relationship with Jesus. Watch how he does it. And there went great multitudes with him, and he turned and said unto them, If any man come to me, and hate not his father and mother, and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And so what he's doing is he's making a comparison. He's not saying you should despise these people in your life, abandon them, turn away from them, and walk away. What he's saying is he's saying in the comparison of love, when you compare your love with Jesus with your love with any of these other relationships, your love for Jesus must be greater. He goes on to say, And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. To bear the cross means that you're on your way to be executed. You're on your way to death. And so you've got to die to yourself. He goes on to use the metaphor of a war and of kings determining if they have enough money to build a tower or soldiers to fight in a war. And finally he says, So likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all he hath, he cannot be my disciple. You can't love anything or anyone more than Jesus, including your own life and your own possessions. You've got to love Jesus above all else. And then he uses a metaphor to help us understand our purpose in the world. He says, Salt is good, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be seasoned? Salt has two purposes, flavoring and preservation. We flavor our food with salt, and we can take something that's very bland and make it have some flavor for us to be able to eat and enjoy. We also use salt to preserve, and in a world of no refrigeration like they lived in, it was essential to preserve foods with salt. And so he asks the question. He says, hey, salt is good, but if it loses its savor, how can it be salted again? It's neither fit for the land, nor yet for the dunghill, but men cast it out. He that hath ears to hear, let him hear. What's Jesus saying to us? He's saying just this. He says, if you claim to be a follower of Jesus, you need to be salty in this world. You need to be committed to him. You need to be following him and walking in the Spirit in such a way that your life is like salt, that you are flavoring the world around you with the flavor of Jesus, with the flavor of truth, with the flavor of righteousness. Not a self-righteous Pharisee. He had confrontations with them every day. No, you need to be a genuine follower of Jesus. If you're a follower of Jesus, you have a preserving effect in the world that we live in. This world is rotting, it is decaying, it's filled with sin. And you and I bring the message of Jesus, the hope of Jesus. You and I bring the Holy Spirit's presence into a situation. And so we come into a situation walking in the Spirit. We're bringing the fruit of the Spirit with us, which is a preserving element in the world that we live in. And others can be influenced as we are salty and share the gospel, as we are salty and pray for people, as we're salty and we are living in such a way that we're showing love and grace and mercy, kindness of the fruit of the Spirit flowing out of our lives. So I just want to encourage you today. Are you a disciple of Jesus? If you are, be salty, because salt that's lost its savor isn't any good. And a Christian who's not living for Jesus, well, they're not doing any good in the world. God bless you. Have a great day.